Where tonight we have a matchup in the JV ranks between the Chapmanville Tigers and Shelby Valley, Kentucky. Chris Kidd here with you, alongside me, James Parker, with Desmond Napier, our engineer. And James, had the JV game first, varsity game second. Should be a good matchup between two really solid teams here this evening.
Yeah, when you look at the D&D rankings for middle school basketball teams across the mountain region, Shelby Valley ranked number 2, Chapmanville ranked number 7. So this is a 2 versus 7 matchup essentially tonight between the two varsity squads. And generally speaking, when you have two really good varsity teams, you generally have two pretty good JV teams as well. So should be a good matchup for both broadcasts tonight. Shelby Valley, a lot of talent, a lot of height on their roster as well. Same for Chapmanville. As you're listening on the D&D Sports Network, if you're from the Shelby Valley area and you're not familiar with Chapmanville, this is a really good middle school basketball team, middle school basketball program over the last few years with head coach Ashley Dalton. And Shelby Valley, very successful in their own right for middle school basketball. Right now, Chris, we're going to step aside for our pregame break here on the LB&T pregame show, and we'll be back with more middle school basketball action right after this on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Logan Bank & Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern Coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Stop by Eric Homa Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Homa Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food. And go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care. If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza. Gracie and Tate merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks!
Welcome back, everybody, here on the D&D Sports Network. Chris Kidd with you, alongside me, Desmond Napier, here for our JV contest here tonight. Again, that'll be followed by the varsity action right after this between Chapmanville Middle School and Shelby Valley Middle School. As Chapmanville comes out tonight, their starting 5 will be Brock Carter, Keegan Craddock, Jackson Neal, Cooper Perry, and Carson Baldwin. On the other side for Shelby Valley, you have Johnson, Belcher, Thompson, Tasher, and Meade in the starting lineup for Shelby Valley. So again, Shelby Valley in the blue uniforms, Chapmanville in the white uniforms for this first contest. And as James said, 2 top 10 teams in our middle school D&D rankings coming in here tonight as the tip is in the air and we're underway here for this first game tonight. On the left side with it, Carter gets it back up top. A swing around left side for Perry. Perry into the corner, trying to look baseline. Baldwin will kick it back out instead as Chapmanville resets. Now driving in as Carter spins into lane, pull-up jumper. That one off the back iron, no good, and rebound ripped away. But now Neal steals it back. He'll go up and gets the layup for the first 2 of the game. Again, we saw Jackson Neal back during the Tiger Holiday tournament here have a couple of big games as Chapmanville romp their way to that championship. As Johnson looks inside on the left, a little bunny layup will go for Meade. So both teams with layups to start the game.
Made a little hesitant on that shot though, Chris, but he was able to make it, and I believe we've got a timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout, so we'll keep things here early on.
And again, quick timeout by Chapmanville, again, not liking what they saw on the defensive end that time. And as you said, James, this Shelby Valley club does have a lot of size. Chapmanville does as well on the interior with Craddock and Neal, but, you know, you don't see usually this much size in a JV contest, and, you know, it only kind of makes you salivate a little bit more for what the varsity game's going to bring.
Yeah, it should be an entertaining one here from Chapmanville tonight. If you're in the area, stop on by. If you can't, we thank you for joining us here on the D&D Sports Network.
Yeah, definitely like and share here this evening. As we said, it's going to be a fun-filled, action-packed night here from Chapmanville Middle School here in Chapmanville, West Virginia. And again, for all of our listeners out in Shelby Valley, Kentucky area, again, we apologize for not having the first names. Again, they weren't listed in the scorebook that was given out. So, again, if we happen to see them on our feed as we go along, then we'll try and make sure we get that out to you. Shelby Valley will go with full court pressure here out of the break. Coming near side as Baldwin gives it back to Carter. Lobs it up ahead. Neal with it across the timeline. So he'll look to get it back to Carter and does. And Shelby Valley all over the place on defense right now. Tried to look down low for Neal. You could hear the Chapmanville bench wanting to go to him in that area. Thought they had a matchup. On the inside, Carter will take a tough jumper instead. That's an air ball. Rebounded though by Neal underneath. He'll kick it back. That jumper left short as well by Perry. Chapmanville gets a third opportunity on the low block. Carter blocked underneath. Rebound tipped around and finally taken away by Shelby Valley as they race back the other way. Driving in right side, coast to coast, and layup is good for Belcher. And you see the speed as well of these guards from Shelby Valley in the early going. So they take a 4-2 lead. All layup so far. Dangerous pass cross court. That's going to be intercepted by Belcher. Here he comes once again. Cut off up the right side. Now looks into the corner. And that one lost out of bounds. It'll go back over to Chapmanville.
Good pace so far here in this one, Chris, between 2 clubs that have to go against their 2 varsity powerhouses in practice, so probably used to a lot of this pace and pressure.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't typically see that in a lot of JV games where there's a lot of breakneck speed, fast break opportunities like this. So far we've had a bunch of them. On the left side, they'll get it back out to Carter. He'll step into a jumper from the left wing. That one left short. Neal there on the glass once again, and Jackson Neal lays it back up.
A good rebound there from Neal, able to get the friendly roll off the back of the rim.
Now that one just lost out of bounds as Belcher ran into Carter. Carter, just like a brick wall, didn't move, and that one will be a second turnover for Shelby Valley. Now Chapmanville inbound from the near side as Rylan Dingus into the game now for the Tigers. Carter looking for a screen up top and gets one. He'll take it into the right corner. Floater on the way, and nice take by Brock Carter. So Chapmanville reclaims the lead at 6-4 here with 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. At mid-court, they get it back. Belcher goes inside off the hands of his intended man, Johnson, and here comes Chapmanville back the other way, driving in hard up the right side. Layup no good by Baldwin, taken back by Shelby Valley. They'll bring it up the center of the floor, pull-up jumper from right on the line. That one will be off from Tasher. Rebound kicked out, 3 on the way. That one won't fall either for Belcher and knocked out of bounds by Chapmanville.
Yeah. That was the second opportunity there for Shelby Valley, but now the third opportunity here off the ball tipped out of bounds in an inbounds play.
Go right down low, reverse layup, a little too strong by Johnson, taken away by the Tigers as Craddock getting on the glass. Now here comes Carter, dribbling hard up the right side, got in a little too fast that time, rebounded by Craddock, but his putback no good. Diving on the floor is Neal, and it ends up deflecting right over to Dingus. Chapmanville will get another opportunity here, leading it by 2. Carter, the floater at the free throw line. He was hit on the hand that time, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Again, good job by Chapmanville, continuing to give themselves extra opportunities as Belcher will be the culprit on the foul. Now the first free throws of the evening for either side. As Carter cans the first. Carter and Neal with all the points so far for Chapmanville in this game. Second free throw rattles off, rebound fought for and finally controlled by Meade. They'll look up ahead quickly, stepping back, 3 on the way from the wing, and that'll go for Belcher, and we're all tied at 7.
That was a nice deep pass into the front court by Shelby Valley and able to get that shot to go.
So you see Shelby Valley, they look to take the 3 a lot as well. At least so far they have in the first quarter. Driving in on the left side, Dingus lost it off his hands, and that'll be out of bounds off the Tigers. So now Shelby Valley with a chance to retake the lead as Chapmanville with a sub. It'll be Cooper Perry checking back into the game for the Tigers as Dingus will check out. It's 2:17 to go here in the first quarter. And again, if you're used to watching high school basketball and not seeing a whole lot of middle school and forgotten some of the rules, again, it's just a 6-minute quarter instead of an 8-minute quarter in middle school basketball, in case you're wondering why the quarter might be flying by. Into the front court, getting into the lane and intercepting it is Carter. Drives back the other way, pull-up jumper left side, and Brock Carter knocks down his 5th point.
Nice shot from Carter there, a little step back after getting some contact.
Now they break the pressure. Chapmanville quickly into the front court, knocked away by Carter as entry pass that time went wayward, but Carter with the deflection causing it. Belcher will inbound underneath his own basket. Lobs it up top. And Johnson stutter step but moved his pivot foot, and that'll be a travel against Shelby Valley. That'll give it back over to the Tigers, leading it by 2. Carter will walk around across the timeline. Again, Jim's starting to fill up here even for the JV contest. Down low they go to Neal. Neal backing in. Again, a lot of weight at his advantage there, and he tried to bump his way in, but had it knocked away from behind. But again, you've seen his older sister, his older brother, again, all tall, athletic kids, and there's Jackson Neal once again on the interior.
It was a good inbound play there. Neal, the guy, third guy in that line, came down wide open. It was a good layup from him.
Now the Tigers with a 4-point lead. That could be erased quickly, and underneath, able to find Hamilton, who just checked in for his first bucket. Again, they've had a lot of success in transition at Shelby Valley, not so much in the half court. It's turnaround in the paint. That one too strong by Craddock. Put back, though, by Craddock, and that'll go.
Craddock tries again, gets the bucket there, and Chapmanville, they've broken the pressure just like Shelby Valley has. Haven't seen a lot of turnovers created by the press. It's just the pace.
Now they go down low to Hamilton. Couldn't get inside on Neal. Neal goes diving to the floor to save it, but it goes back to Shelby Valley on the inside. Once again, Hamilton a chance, but can't convert. And rebounded by the Tigers. Lob pass up ahead, but a little error, and that one intercepted by Belcher. Again, I think all 9 of Shelby Valley's points have come in transition so far in this contest. They've yet to score out about half-court set. Belcher takes it back over the left side. See if Shelby Valley looks to try and hold for one here. So they do get the ball to start the second quarter as well. So down to 20 seconds to go. Tasher gets inside. Nice finger roll by him, and that'll fall.
Good movement there from Shelby Valley, able to get it to go.
Lead down to 2, and now a charge going to be called as Carter bumped into Thompson that time across midcourt, and that'll give Shelby Valley another opportunity. A chance not just to cut this to 2 at the end of the quarter, a chance to tie or take the lead and then get the ball to start the second quarter. Under 10 seconds to go. Belcher swings it over left side. They go down low. Looking for Hamilton once again. He'll lay it in plus the foul with 1.2 seconds left.
Great play. Hamilton has came off the bench here, Chris, and played extremely well here in this first quarter for Shelby.
They're going to get Jackson Neal on that foul, so that'll be his first. And again, he's just another big body off that bench for Shelby Valley. They've got height across the board as free throw will go. And Shelby Valley with a quick 5-0 spurt will take the lead at the end of the first quarter, 14-13. We'll step aside and be back after this as you are watching middle school basketball action with us right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks!
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. Get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza.
Start of quarter number 2 here from Chapmanville Middle School. Chris Kidd and James Barker with you. Desmond Napier, our engineer, as Carter with a steal to start the quarter, but can't convert on the other end. Once again, getting a little bit too much momentum heading towards the rim, but Shelby Valley did a good job of shielding him away from the basket that time. Just never really had a good angle. Neal was diving to the deck again, trying to come up with a steal. Driving in to the center, floater on the way. That one left short by Johnson and taken away by the Tigers.
Good defense from Keegan Craddock there, Chris. He was able to stay vertical there, didn't reach up, didn't try to block the shot, just stayed up and down and was able to get a short shot from Shelby Valley, then the rebound.
Good catch by Baldwin a moment ago in the corner to save the possession. Now they get the Neal at the free throw line, back to Baldwin. He'll drive in right side, trying to get the baseline, but ran out of real estate as Thompson did a great job using the sideline as his friend that time, and that'll be a turnover. Again, high-scoring first quarter from both these JV squads. Chapmanville did hold a 13-9 lead in the final 20 seconds of the quarter, but Shelby Valley with a bucket and an and one, able to get the lead back. Thompson, or Hamilton rather, down low, the one that had the and one a moment ago. Can't convert here. Chapmanville looking to reclaim the lead as Baldwin gets it into the corner. Perry tried to get it down low. Pass deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Jackson Neal will step out of the game. Caleb Robinette getting his first action of the night. Robinette will inbound or get the ball on the inbound. That one deflected up in the air. Perry able to save it. Now Carter got caught on his drive that time. Gets it back now. Gets the screen up top. Well, you can tell he was thinking about pulling the trigger on that three. Now it goes down low. Nice look by him, and he finds an open Robinette for the layup.
Yeah, good job by Carter creating that separation and then kind of a little dump pass to Robinette, who did a great job finishing on the block.
15-14, Chapmanville leads it. As the lead continues to swing back and forth. 3 on the way. That one going to be an air ball by Thompson rather. Rebound knocked loose. Robinette goes to the deck diving for it, and now we're going to get a held ball, and the possession arrow will go over to Chapmanville.
Yeah, Perry could have let that one bounce out of bounds, but decided to make the catch and toe the line, and then was leaning as he passed it inbound. But good effort there from Robinette to get on the ground, kind of recover the fumble, so to speak, and get the possession back to Chapmanville.
It's now a chance for Chapmanville to build on this tenuous lead that continues to go back and forth. Largest lead we've had has only been 4 points by either side. Carter, he's going to jack up a deep 3. That one on line, but just off the side of the rim and rebounded underneath by Hamilton. Shelby Valley with a chance to reclaim the lead. Thompson will swing it over left side. Now pass up front. Carter got his hands on it, deflects it into the backcourt. Shelby Valley able to go back and retrieve it. So reset here at midcourt. And pace starting to slow a little bit now as both sides starting to adjust on the defensive end. Get it back up top quickly, and Baldwin went for the steal, and he's going to be called for the bump.
It's just one of those plays where you had a lot of effort there, but nevertheless, Baldwin called for the foul.
Now get another substitution for Chapmanville as Rylan Dingus will come back into the game. Craddock will go to the bench to get a breather. Belch will inbound right in front of the Chapmanville bench. It's closing in on the midway point of the second quarter now. And as we said, pace and scoring has slowed, only 2 points here in the second quarter after a outburst in the first quarter. That pass saved, and now crashing into the scores table is Thompson in order to try and save it, but it goes to Carter. Nice sidestep by him, can't finish with the left hand though. Rebound taken away by Johnson, racing into the front court. Nice fake on the pass, but Johnson can't convert either. So some good drives, but both sides coming up empty. Up ahead, Baldwin chases it down, trying to save it, but it'll go out of bounds back over to Shelby Valley.
Well, it's the pace we have seen has kind of quickened there, Chris, for the last 30 seconds, but the possession of the basketball did not.
And again, both sides adjusting defensively here. And that's the thing about good offenses, too, and good teams. You know that their defenses are probably going to be even stronger as the game goes along. And right now we're starting to see that here in this JV contest. Again, varsity coming up, approximately 20 minutes at the conclusion of our JV game here tonight. On the near side, looking for someone is Thompson. We're going to get a whistle and going to be a foul here on Robinette. As they get him on a blocking foul.
Only the second foul of this quarter has been called.
And you normally see a lot more in JV contests, but as you said, these two teams ranked in the top 7 on our D&D Sports middle school rankings. So very disciplined ball clubs. Driving baseline, cutting inside. Nice job by Johnson as he hits on the short jumper, and that's the first points of the second quarter for Shelby Valley.
Good baseline take there from Johnson, able to sidestep and hit that little jumper there in the paint.
That gives Shelby Valley the lead back as we go under 2 minutes here in the first half. Carter holds on to it near midcourt. Taking his time, swings it over for Baldwin. Now along the baseline, Dingus trying to get it into Neal. Neal never could quite make the catch cleanly that time. As good job bodying up on him was Meade, and that'll be a turnover on Chapmanville. Now he's going to get another substitution here for Chapmanville. As Keegan Craddock back into the game, Dingus goes back to the bench. And Chapmanville's been trying to adjust a lot off the bench here. Again, they go pretty deep as far as how many they play. They're just trying to find the right alignment here. Over on the left side, 3 on the way. That one over the rim, no good. Rebounded by Chapmanville. It's Carter looking up ahead. Neal leaked out behind everyone in a foot race to the basket and can't finish once he gets there. Rebound put back up, and they're going to call a foul as Craddock got hit, and that'll send him to the free throw line.
It's a pretty big lineup Chapmanville's got in right now with Neal, Robinette, and Craddock as well. So they got 3 big guys on the inside. That time Craddock able to get the rebound. Didn't get the putback, but it's at the line to shoot 2.
They get Belcher on the foul. That'll be his second. It's Craddock off the mark on the first free throw. 1 of 3 from the line. here in the first half. But the second one goes, and now we're all even up at 16 apiece. Shelby Valley in possession. Chapmanville's gone more to a zone here in this second quarter. That's been more effective. Shelby Valley, we mentioned most of their points coming in transition in the first quarter, so Chapmanville switched things up here. Now nice fake there, trying to get inside with Pasher. He's cut off, kicks it out for three from the left side. Johnson unable to convert, and Tigers get the board. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Will one of these sides close in a flurry and take the lead before intermission? Baldwin thought about a pass to Carter, but thought better of it once he saw Johnson leaking out that way. You see Shelby Valley's gone more to a zone here in this quarter too. And these can sometimes be tricky for this level of basketball. Depending on how well it's played, it can be tricky at any level. Chapmanville looks content to try and run this down right now. Shelby Valley are trying to see if they'll come out and chase them, maybe get a one-on-one situation develop, but Shelby Valley staying disciplined in this zone defense. We're down to 12 seconds. Tried to force an entry pass that time. That was dangerous, but was kicked away, so it'll stay with Chapmanville. And that's usually one of the best ways to beat a zone with that man in the middle, if you can get that ball into the middle to them. Now with 10.4 seconds left, they'll inbound. Now Shelby Valley will come out, try and trap. Baldwin looking inside, pass deflected, kicks it back out with 4 seconds. Going to be a deep three from Carter off the rim, no good. And we'll go to the half, all square at 16 apiece here from Chapmanville Middle School. Well, James and I are going to step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll have the first half statistics for you as you're watching middle school basketball action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Come meet the wonderful staff at the Del Barton Quick Shop. They got all your cold food needs along with tobacco needs. And while you're down there, check out their award-winning hot food items. Once again, located in Del Barton, West Virginia, the Quick Shop.
Stop by McCoy Dental and let our friendly staff take care of all your dental needs. Whether it's crowns, root canals, teeth cleaning, implants, or you're just in need of some light cosmetic work, we have you covered. McCoy Dental, improving our area one smile at a time. McCoy Dental is located at the Fountain Place Mall in Logan, West Virginia.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
At Giovanni's Pizza in West Logan, we got subs, calzones, wings, pizza, and more. Stop by today. Great service with great deals. We also got a newly renovated and remodeled dining room where you can enjoy your game day celebrations or relax after a trail ride. We look forward to seeing you at Giovanni's in Logan, West Virginia. If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
us at Trailhead Bar and Grill in Maitland, West Virginia, where the locals come to hang out and the trail riders come to visit.
Follow us on Facebook page for our daily specials. We're open 7 days a week here at Trailhead Bar and Grill.
You can give them a call at 681-308-6088. Make sure you follow them on their Facebook page to keep up with all their daily specials and for business and operation hours. Trailhead Bar and Grill, located downtown Maitland, West Virginia.
Whether it's home, life, business, or auto insurance, Scott Ambergy at State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia is here to protect the things you love. Call Scott Ambergy today for a free quote. That's State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia.
If you're injured in a car wreck, don't delay. Give me a call today, Justin Markham. Here at Markham Law Office, we will fight for you. Don't settle for a handshake and a small check from the insurance companies. Give us a call. Don't take on the big insurance companies alone. We will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Here at Markham Law Office, you're more than a client. You're family, and we take care of family. Give me a call, Justin Markham, attorney at law.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered.
Come down to Trailblazers Outfitters, located right off the 4-lane from Williamson, West Virginia, to hop on your new rental of side-by-sides, dirt bikes, or four-wheelers. They also have four-wheeler, dirt bike, and side-by-side repairs, along with accessories, tires, and stereo systems, and a large repair shop. Give them a call today at 859-953-0903 to get your new rental to enjoy the trails today. If you're a business looking to bring utilities underground with little impact to the environment, we offer that with horizontal directional drilling. With the abilities to steer around underground objects that may be in the way of conventional ditch digging, we offer the different hole sizes to complete any project. Let the professionals at Horizontal Drilling help you today. Give us a call at 304-928-0587.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your property back to normal as quickly and safely as possible. When disaster strikes, Restoration One is your go-to cleanup crew. Save our number now in case you need us later. Whether the job is big or small, give Restoration One a call. 304-443-4959.
I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Come in from the cold and warm up with your favorite comfort food from Tudor's Biscuit World. Fluffy biscuits smothered with sausage gravy. Homemade blackberry biscuits topped with crunchy granola and icing. Or the new cinnamon caramel apple biscuit. And for a limited time, at participating locations, we're serving our over-the-top chicken pot pie. It's tender chunks of chicken, gravy, and vegetables, over-top mashed potatoes, and our famous made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuits. At Tudor's, we're serving up comfort food that's ladled with love.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern Coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we're just a click away.
Here at LB.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd and James Barker with you. Desmond Napier, our engineer. As you look at the first half statistics, Jackson Neal leading the way for Chapmanville with 6 points, Brock Carter with 5 points, Keegan Craddock with 3 points, and Caleb Robinette with 2. On the other end for Shelby Valley, Hamilton with 5, Belcher with 5, Tasher, Meade, and Johnson each with 2 points apiece to round up the scoring for Shelby Valley. Again, we close in on the start of quarter number 3, and while we do, we'll step aside for another quick break and be back with the start of the second half right after this, as you are watching middle school basketball action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern Coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're trying to rehab from an on-the-field or workplace injury, come to Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Chapmanville, West Virginia for all your physical therapy needs. For over 10 years, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance has been making sure their clients rebound in the quickest amount of time possible. That's Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Look forward to seeing you.
Call 304-752-3474 and see Missy Birchfield at your good friends at State Farm in Logan, West Virginia. She gives out free insurance quotes, so make sure you see her at State Farm.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food, and go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd and James Barker with you on the D&D Sports Network this evening. Desmond Napier, our engineer, has score tied at 16 apiece after a high-scoring first quarter between these two squads, 14-13 after one. Shelby Valley led it, but then second quarter screeched to a grinding halt with both teams going to a zone defense. Chapmanville only outscoring Shelby Valley 3-2. Now you see Chapmanville changing it up once again on defense, start the third, but it doesn't help as Thompson drains a three, his first bucket of the game.
Big shot there from Thompson as Shelby Valley picks up their pressure again with their full court press.
Chapmanville went to a 1-3-1, and Shelby Valley able to break that on the first look. Now Shelby Valley, after going to a zone as well, starting to pressure, come out here in the third quarter. Craddock being guarded closely here, able to get a screen, drive to the basket, contact, but he's able to hit the layup anyway.
Good take there from Carter's. He was able to muscle his way through that defense and cut the Shelby Valley lead to 1.
Carter now leads Chapmanville and all scorers with 7 points in this game. Lob it into the left corner, now down low quickly, but there's Neal on the deflection as that'll go out of bounds and stay with Shelby Valley.
All right, now Shelby Valley, in the last two offensive sets against this 1-3-1, Chris, has really attacked the corners.
That's typically a good way of breaking it, trying to get someone running the baseline, running into the corners. Instead, they kick it out. Another good look for three, and that one's panned again by Thompson. So after not scoring at all in the first half, he comes out, and first two shots of the third quarter, he drains.
He's had two open looks. He's able to knock those down, both from the outside, one from the corner, one from the wing.
Now this is the largest lead of the game for Shelby Valley by 4. So kick it out. Carter looks to answer back for a 3. That one's short as Chapmanville yet to hit an outside jumper here tonight. As that one went off the leg of Shelby Valley. It'll stay here with the Tigers. Inbounding it underneath. Perry looking, gets it out deep off the hands of Carter, and now a breakout opportunity. Racing in left side is Belcher. He'll lay it up and in. And now this is the largest lead of the game for either side at 6.
8-2 run to start this third quarter for Shelby Valley. Chapmanville in dire need of a positive possession here.
Now Carter over near side. Baldwin brings it back out. Pass was tipped that time by Belcher. Still able to find its way over. Now they get it to Carter. Takes it towards the baseline. Pull-up jumper there. That one off the back iron, no good. And once again taken away by Shelby Valley, but a turnover in the backcourt gives it back over to the Tigers.
Yeah, Thompson ran into a little bit of pressure there, picked up his dribble and dragged that pivot foot. And that was an easy call for these officials.
Now Dingus will check back into the game as Baldwin will check out. Near side. Dingus swings it back around. Chapmanville trying to find some openings here against this zone as Shelby Valley's gone back to it. More of a 3-2 look. Now driving baseline. Little floater won't fall for Dingus. And taken away by Shelby Valley. Looking to build on this lead. They've got the hot hand to start the third quarter. Back out to the top of the key. Now to Belcher. Chapmanville now going to a 3-2 look of their own. They get it into the corner. They close out quickly that time on Thompson, who's knocked down those 2 threes to start the period. Now Shelby Valley staying patient with it. As we hit the midway point of quarter number 3. Now we get a whistle and a timeout as Shelby Valley didn't like the look on that offensive set. So it'll be a full timeout, and we'll step aside as well and be back after this as you are watching middle school basketball action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care. Stop by Aracoma Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Aracoma Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd and James Barker with you. Desmond Knapp, our engineer, at Shelby Valley on an 8-2 run to start this third quarter. With the ball, now Chapmanville looking to pressure out of this timeout. And continue to see the adjustments on both ends. Trying to solve this puzzle where both these offenses have been effective at different points tonight. Now ball being battered around, loose on the floor, knocked away by Carter. And now we're going to get a kick ball, and that's going to be kicked by Johnson. So he'll give it over to Chapmanville. And after every timeout, though, you've seen some sort of a different defensive look from both sides. Trying not to give the other side any sort of feeling of comfort for what they're getting a look at. Shelby Valley's going to stick with their zone right now. Carter over left side. Perry will get it back over. And Chapmanville's had their struggles trying to figure out what to do with this zone again after scoring 13 points in the first quarter. They've only scored 5 points in the last 10 minutes of this game.
Yeah, really this pace being slowed has helped Shelby Valley more so than it's helped Chapmanville.
And there's where they want to get the ball, is into that middle spot with Neal. But again, with this size of Shelby Valley, it makes it more difficult. Now Carter, this could be big if it goes, but not able to convert. Again, Chapmanville still unable to hit a three-pointer here in this game. Now chance on the inside, and they're going to say it's on the floor. So wipe away the basket.
That was right call. It was well before the shot.
And Johnson hacked him on the arm as he was taking an extra step to the inside, as now Hamilton will check into the game for Meade. Hamilton had a good first half of 5 points off the bench. They get it into the corner. Dingus back up front. Waiting for Perry to clear off that screen. Carter will drive in, tries to get through a couple defenders, couldn't get the shot he wanted. Now Craddock, he'll be fouled on the putback, so that'll send him back to the free throw line.
Yeah, Craddock got hacked there, actually hit him right in the face almost with the extension.
Craddock was 1 for 2 from the free throw line in the first half, and boy, hit every part of the rim that time and just wouldn't go down.
Yeah, it's one of those shots that should have probably went down, but just didn't.
You can't hit on the second either. Now rebound comes out long. Chapmanville gets another chance. Carter for 3. That one online, but just short. Craddock on the putback, and he'll get that to fall.
Well, he finally got his 2 points in that possession.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a little payback for the first one not falling for him. So lead down to 4 here. It looked like Belcher came up a little bit gimpy after that with his right knee. You saw him flexing it and grimacing after he passed that off. Good move on the inside that time by Johnson, but he can't convert. So now Chapmanville trying to get on a run to end this third quarter. Underneath pass knocked away. Good recovery by Belcher that time to knock away what would have been probably a sure 2 points for Neal.
Well, if Belcher was hurt, he hit it well there after he sprinted down the floor to knock that pass away.
As I say, it looks like he's a little bit more comfortable now. I think he might have just kind of tweaked it whenever he was cutting there a moment ago. We've all done it where maybe we flexed it wrong and just didn't feel right for a few seconds. So under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Carter out near midcourt, trying to find an opening, gives it back over for Perry. Chapmanville has the possession arrow as well right now as Carter, nice drive to the inside, but too much on it, deflected out of bounds. And I don't see a last touch by Shelby Valley. Getting close that time. Carter caught it out of bounds, but it must have hit the baseline first. So a 30-second timeout. We'll keep things here with 39.8 seconds to go. And again, it'd be big for Chapmanville to get a bucket here to close out this quarter, James. Again, you get the ball to start the fourth quarter. You've built a little momentum on the offensive end, trying to get things back on track to where they were in the first quarter.
Essentially, this is what you want, is you want almost like a 2-for-1 type situation here, or even a 2-for-none type situation here, where if you can hold for this last shot, get it to go, then get the ball to start the fourth quarter and maybe take the lead or tie it up. That would be a dream situation. Nevertheless, you know, from the way this third quarter started, you have to be pretty happy if you're Chapmanville, because an 8-2 run for Shelby Valley to start this third quarter, and they've kind of battled back here and made it a 4-point game.
Garrett Richard, coach of this JV club, drawing things up. And he was a member of those back-to-back state championship teams for Chapmanville back in 2018 and 2019. Carter gets a screen up top, drives in baseline, can't get it to go. Rebound bats off the backboard. Craddock and one.
Keegan Craddock has been big here in this third quarter. That was a big rebound and putback for that young man. And Chapmanville, a foul shot and a stop and a shot away from taking the lead.
Craddock with 7 points now in the game, tying team high right now. It's 4 of them this quarter, but he's 1 of 4 from the line. So can he convert this to close it to 1? That'll miss off to the right, but there's Craddock getting his own rebound back. Out to Carter for the lead. Chapmanville regains it.
Wow, huge shot from Carter, but let's talk about Craddock able to get his own rebound there. The effort that Chapmanville showed on that possession overall was just incredible.
A 5-point trip for Chapmanville, much like how Shelby Valley closed out the first quarter. Chapmanville looking to do the same here in the third. Down to 2 seconds. Shelby Valley not aware of it, and they're not going to get a shot off, I don't believe, and it doesn't go anyway. And that'll do it for the third quarter of action as Chapmanville closes on a 7-0 run to take the lead back. We'll be back after this as you are watching middle school basketball action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Chicha's Pizza. Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks!
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us.
Start of the fourth quarter here from Chapmanville Middle School. Chris Kidd and James Barker with you. Desmond Napier, our engineer, and Jackson Neal. His first point since the first quarter. That's 8 for him, and the lead is up to 3 now for Chapmanville after they closed the third quarter on a 7-0 run. It's now a 9-0 run.
Young Neal showing some range there. Step back, about a 16-foot jump shot for the young man.
And everything he's had's been in the paint so far tonight. Now back door, looking underneath. Meade doesn't like what he sees, kicks it out. 3 on the way. That one short. Rebound fought for. See if we get a tie up or a foul. It'll be a tie-up, but it'll stay with Shelby Valley.
Craddock there trying to jump over and didn't make any contact, so it's a jump ball, but Shelby Valley able to retake the possession.
Again, it's been tight the whole way. The largest lead for Chapmanville has been 4 points. Largest lead for Shelby Valley was 6 points in the third quarter. So they came out hot in the third quarter, but then went ice cold in the last 3.5 minutes of the period and haven't scored since then. Chapmanville couldn't find anything for the longest time, but then closed in a flurry in the third quarter. Just looking up top, Belcher kicks it over near side. And he'll get it back, drives in strong, can't finish at the rim, but a foul called on Chapmanville. And that'll go against Craddock.
That's a great take from Belcher there. Went in, found contact, just barely. Doesn't finish at the rim, but rewarded with 2 foul shots.
Belcher with 5 points tonight, or 7 points tonight. First free throws of the evening, and he leaves the first short. Again, after being back and forth in the first half, it's been more of a game of runs here in the third and fourth quarter. So who can get hot here in the last 5 minutes and try and close this game out? Both free throws off the mark. Those are only the second and third free throws attempted on the evening for Shelby Valley. Dangerous entry pass, and Meade intercepts it. So another chance here for Shelby Valley. Kick it up top. Now the left side, stepping inside the arc, long jumper for Johnson. That one's short, rebounded by Meade, but he loses it underneath and ripped away by Perry. Chapmanville trying to get a 2-possession lead on this trip. Carter gets a screen from Neal. Couldn't find an opening, tried to pick and roll that time, but Belcher jumps back into the fray and intercepts it. Up there for Thompson, drives into the big bodies and can't convert as Neal bodied him up, and now he's going to be called for a travel on the baseline. Now Dingus will check back into the game, and Neal will check out with 4:14 to go. Try and get him a little breather for the stretch run here. You can see some of these players doubled over right now, hands on hips. It's been a quick back and forth game. A lot of pace here tonight in this JV contest as Johnson can't hit. Rebound put back up by Meade, but too strong and ripped out of there by Perry.
Chris, not only has it been a breakneck pace a lot of this game, but it's been physical too. And when it's fast and physical, it makes it tough.
That was a good pick there by Craddock. Can't convert though on the pick and roll and a tie-up. We'll give it back to Chapmanville. Yeah, I agree. It has been a physical game, and you see down on the floor right now is Robin Ed. He took most of that punishment with that collision, but he slowly gets to his feet. And thankfully he's okay. Holding the back of his head, so maybe bumped his head off the floor going after that, so Neal will check back in for him as he gets looked at.
That's one of those things where any type of head injury, you're going to come out of the game, let the couple of the guys check on you on the bench and make sure you're okay before you head back in.
And you see the assistant coaches checking with him right now just to make sure he's got all of his wherewithals about him. And Robinette kind of laughing about it on the bench right now. Carter gets it up top for Perry. 3:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. And a timeout called by Chapmanville. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take it as well with 3:36 to go. Back after this as you're watching middle school basketball action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Come meet the wonderful staff at the Del Barton Quick Shop. They got all your cold food needs along with tobacco needs. And while you're down there, check out their award-winning hot food items. Once again, located in Del Barton, West Virginia, the Quick Shop.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd and James Barker with you. Desmond Napier, our engineer, here on the D&D Sports Network for our first of 2 games here this evening. Again, this is the JV contest. Varsity action coming up approximately 20 minutes at the conclusion of this game. Right now, Chapmanville on a 9-0 run, leads at 27-24. Carter caught underneath, dangerous pass and intercepted. Here comes Shelby Valley back the other way, driving in right side. Tasher can't hit the circus layup and rebounded by Perry. Shelby Valley's had a lot of missed opportunities around the rim, but here comes another one possibly off another Chapmanville turnover. It's up the left side to give it into the corner. Back up top, Belcher swings it over far side. So wrap it around to Johnson. Past the midway point of the third quarter. Chapmanville so far with the only 2 points of this final period. Now left side looking for the tie. That 3 left short. Rebounded by Chapmanville as Thompson unable to convert. Now here comes Dingus and a big collision and a block called on Shelby Valley and hurt underneath the basket. Appears to be Tasher's. He may have bumped his head as well. Actually, Belcher got hurt. Yeah, you see him holding the back of his head now, which is Robinette did. So he may have to check out here as well. And his looks a little bit more severe.
Yeah, he's bleeding from his nose as well, Chris.
Wow.
I don't know if he got landed on there as well.
So just adding literal injury to insult after that. He got the foul as well, but yeah, you see him bleeding pretty solidly from his nose right now. So he'll have to go get looked at on the bench, try and get that to stop. And Hamilton will have to check in for him. Again, Belcher, one of their biggest defenders as well here tonight.
And what they'll have to do now is, because there was an issue with blood, there's blood on the floor, and you have to have that cleaned up before anything is done.
So again, these just precautions you're having to take, obviously, for health reasons. And Chapmanville's staff getting that taken care of right now. Didn't appear to be much, but well, now they're pointing out a few other spots that may be down on the floor.
Hard to see with that black inside the three-point line.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It just kind of mixes in even with sweat or anything else at that point. But it didn't appear to be much as he was going back to the bench area, so I think they may have gotten it all. Yeah, we've seen that happen a few times this year, just in order to make sure that no one actually might fall under or something bad may happen because of it.
How weird has this game been, though, Chris? You had that flurry of points there in that first quarter, 14-13. Then you had a very low-scoring second quarter, and then you had a flurry of points there in the third quarter as well for both teams. Chapmanville closing it out on a run. And then here in the fourth, we've only had 2 points scored so far between either team.
Yeah, it looked like we were heading for a game in the 60s whenever the evening got started. But then you started to see both coaching staffs making adjustments to what they wanted to do defensively. And ever since then, it's been tough sledding on the offensive end. So points are very valuable right now. And that's where free throws are going to come into play here down the stretch. And Dingus, with his first point of the game, hits on that one. Short on the second. Neal tips it out. Craddock fighting for the loose ball with Johnson. We're going to get a hold.
Called that on Craddock.
That'll be his second.
Shelby Valley here really needs a bucket to try to kind of break the ice, so to speak, here in this fourth quarter. They haven't scored since about the 2-minute mark of the third.
I was going to say, they hit back-to-back threes start the third quarter, and then got another bucket, and then haven't scored since. 3 from the corner. That one's off the mark for Thompson. Again, they continue to go ice cold. Into the front court, Perry driving in hard right side. Gets all the way to the rim, and Perry will lay it in.
Oh, Cooper Perry, coast to coast, rebound and the layup there, and that's a huge bucket for Chapmanville.
And that's his first points of the game, and this is the largest lead of the game for Chapmanville at 6 points. 2 minutes remaining. And Shelby Valley still scoreless here in the fourth. Driving in, Johnson floater on the way, and that finally breaks the ice for Shelby Valley, and a quick timeout call with 1:52 to go. And Chapmanville leading at 30-26. 30-second timeout called. I believe that evaporates the 30-second timeouts on both sides here. As Chapmanville on that run again. They trailed at 24-18. It was a 12-0 run, James, before Shelby Valley finally scored again just now. And it did. It looked like the game was getting away from Chapmanville in the third, and it looked like it was for Shelby Valley. But now it'll be interesting to see how quick Chapmanville elects to go here, or what Shelby Valley elects to do, because that zone had been so effective. But now with 1:52 to go and you're down, you can't really go with that at this point.
No, we'll probably see some pressure, try to create some turnovers here. I wouldn't even be surprised if we didn't see like some full court man-to-man just to try to kind of change things up a little bit pressure-wise.
It will be full court pressure, as you said, James. Trying to see if they can speed Chapmanville up or get a turnover here. And they were able to be so effective in transition points in the first half. Chapmanville's really locked that down here in the second half. In the front court, Chapmanville breaks the pressure, but Mount dangerous pass, and it's intercepted. Here comes Shelby Valley. Tasher, right side, can't hit. Rebound, though, back to Shelby Valley into the corner. 3 on the way, and that'll go.
Big shot again from Thompson there.
And now it's a 1-point game. With 1:25 to go, a quick 5-point spurt for Shelby Valley. They said it may come down to who gets the last run in this game, as Chapmanville had theirs. Now may get Shelby Valley's turn yet again. It's Carter being guarded closely here. Going to have to get rid of it or get away from it. The pressure, and quickly Chapmanville calls for time with 1:10 to go, as the 5-second call was ready to be called. And a full timeout, so we'll take it as well and be back after this as you're watching middle school JV basketball action here on the D&D Sports Network.
Stop by McCoy Dental and let our friendly staff take care of all your dental needs, whether it's crowns, root canals, teeth cleaning, implants, or you're just in need of some light cosmetic work. We have you covered. McCoy Dental, improving our area one smile at a time. McCoy Dental is located at the Fountain Place Mall in Logan, West Virginia.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
JV contest continues, and now we're down to the final 70 seconds of regulation. Chris Kidd and James Barker with you, Desmond Napier, our engineer, and now with this 5-0 spurt, James, Chapmanville probably can't elect to just stay back here. I think they still need to attack on this possession.
Yeah, not only do they need to attack and score some points, Chris, they need to make sure they take care of the basketball as well.
There's a turnover on the last possession that set up that 3 for Shelby Valley. Now we go into a minute to play. Again, only one team foul against Shelby Valley, too, so if this gets down towards the end, they're going to have to foul and foul quickly. Chapmanville got it down to 45 seconds. They go back to Dingus. Dingus, ooh, in trouble now. He's trying to find somebody. Gets it to Craddock. Now back to Perry. Perry being pressured down to 35 seconds. They get it to Carter. Carter finds a crease, drives in, rejected at the rim. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and last touch by Chapmanville.
Well, Chapmanville able to run some clock off, Chris, but other than that, they were unable to even get really a shot at the rim as Carter's shot was rejected. And we'll see what Shelby Valley elects to do here. They could hold for one and try to get the win, or they could try to go here quickly and see what happens, and I think they're going to talk about it.
Full timeout called by Shelby Valley. We'll be back after this as you're watching middle school basketball action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday. If you're a business looking to bring utilities underground with little impact to the environment, we offer that with horizontal directional drilling. With the ability to steer around underground objects that may be in the way of conventional ditch digging, we offer the different hole sizes to complete any project. Let the professionals at Horizontal Drilling help you today. Give us a call at 304-928-0587.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess.
Shelby Valley with a chance to win it here with 21 seconds to go in regulation. Chris Kidd and James Parker with you. Chapmanville leads it 30-29. This is one team foul against Shelby Valley, 2 against Chapmanville, so neither near the penalty. Johnson, he'll pull from 3, leaves it short. Rebound underneath, and we're going to get a whistle and a quick timeout by Shelby Valley. With 10 seconds left, we'll keep things here with Shelby Valley still in possession, trailing by 1. And again, Johnson had a good look there, but maybe not the one you wanted taking the 3 in that situation. But they're fortunate to get that back, because if Chapmanville gets that rebound, Shelby Valley's going to have to commit 4 fouls before they even get Chapmanville in the penalty, and that's going to leave you next to no time at all to try and tie or win this game at that point. So that was a huge offensive rebound.
Yeah, at this point in time, Chris, you've got about 2 outcomes for how this is going to end. Shelby Valley's going to hit a shot. Chapmanville may have time to try to answer that shot, or Chapmanville may foul Shelby Valley. We could go to overtime, or Shelby Valley could make both and take the lead. But if any scenario ends in Shelby Valley missing and Chapmanville getting a rebound, this game's essentially over, because they can't foul enough in 10 seconds for anything else to happen.
That's kind of what I was thinking too, because even with 10 seconds it would have been difficult. Now it's next to impossible. They'll inbound from underneath their own basket. Thompson will be the trigger man. And now another timeout called. This will be a 30-second timeout, I believe, by Chapmanville, so they still have 1 left in their tank. So Chapmanville wanted to get a look at Shelby Valley's alignment here before they play out the final 10 seconds.
And we'll kind of see what defensively Coach Richard wants to come out in here. You know, he's got a good size on the floor, so they're probably going to challenge anything, you know, outside as well as inside. But most of the Shelby Valley points here in this game have came from the outside. So it wouldn't surprise me for them to go for a 3 right here.
And again, looking at the shooters, again, Belcher Got a big game on the offensive end for Shelby Valley. Johnson's been solid on the inside. So I'm like you, they've got options here. It's just a matter of if they can find the opening. So again, inbound underneath their own basket. Thompson will trigger it in as they go with the stack formation. Looking inside, they get it over the far side. Can't find an opening. Now they go back. Thompson's rejected by Perry. 5 seconds left. Turnaround heave at the rim. No good. Neal just slings it down the other end of the floor, and that will do it. Chapmanville survives Shelby Valley 30-29 to win this very competitive JV contest. And what a start to our action here tonight from Chapmanville Middle School as the Tigers take it by a point. Now we get set for varsity action coming up next here on the D&D Sports Network, and that's a preview of things to come, James. Should be a fun varsity game coming up as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge block there by Cooper Perry at the end of the game, and then Jackson Neal, what a heady IQ play there to just throw it down the floor. He knew that if he got the rebound, time was going to expire, but man, what a great contest to start off this huge matchup of JV basketball and now varsity basketball between the number 2 ranked Shelby Valley Middle School boys and the number 7 ranked Chapmanville Middle School boys.
Again, final scoring before we step aside for a break, and then we'll open up another screen for our varsity action coming up next. For Shelby Valley, they were led by Belcher with 7 points, Thompson with 6, Meade with 5, Hamilton with 5, Johnson with 4, and then Meade rounding out the scoring with 2 points. On the other end, Carter with 10 points, Neal with 8 points, Craddock with 7, Perry with 2, Robinette with 2, and Ryland Dingus with 1 point to round out the scoring for the Chapmanville Tigers. Well, again, we'll be back. Looks like they've put 32 minutes on the clock, so we'll be back at approximately 7:30 for the start of Chapmanville Middle and Shelby Valley Middle. So don't go far, folks, as we'll be back for the varsity action here on the D&D Sports Network at approximately 7:30 p.m. tonight.
I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food, and go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.